What is up, everybody? In this video, I'm just going to be talking about a fan suggestion. I just posted not too long ago the middle of the week video, which was which Dragon Ball character is a Munch. Now I'm going to actually fulfill that true video idea by that guy and do the which Jojo is a Munch, which was a fan idea from Void Rabbit 650. Thank you for the idea. I think it's a W idea, and I already did a Dragon Ball middle of the week, so you can check that out. Sorry about the shameless plug, but check that out if you like Dragon Ball, if you want to see if those characters are Munch. We're going to go through each JoJo character, though. First, starting with Jonathan. Is Jonathan a Munch? It's a bit hard to tell with this guy because Jonathan Joestar is a very traditional and classic man, right? You know, back in those days, I don't think they were munching like that, you know what I'm saying? I don't think they were doing that back in those days. He does love Arena with all of his heart, but I don't know if he was doing that back in those days. I don't put it past Jonathan if he did do it, but I cannot see him. I think Jonathan was a very vanilla kind of guy. He would only do the most vanilla thing. I don't even think he would do the fellatio. So, I would say Jonathan a Munch. No, I don't think he's a Munch. He does love Arena, but I don't think he's a Munch, and I don't think Arena even wants that. I'm not entirely sure if Jonathan would. Maybe he could be, but I'm gonna say no. Joseph Joestar. Is Joseph a Munch? I would say yeah, he probably is a Munch. Yeah, I mean, Joseph definitely already is a dirty dog as it is. I mean, the man was spying on his mom. I know he didn't know it was his mom, but he was still spying on his teacher in the bathroom. The man was flirting with Susie Q, and he was messing with Caesar before he even knew him because he was jealous of his flirting. And the man was also obviously cheated on his wife. So he is a dirty dog. I don't put it past Joseph to not do that. He also pulls girls left and right. Even in part 3, the man pulled Mariah. She was like, oh man, if Dio was not as great, then I would definitely like you, Joseph. That's crazy. The man definitely was pulling. I'd say Joseph is a Munch because I feel like Joseph's very open, at least sexually. I think he's a very open person to that. So I think Joseph would definitely be a Munch. And now after is Jotaro from part 3. No, Jotaro's not a Munch, and I barely even have to explain it. I mean, he doesn't even care about women as it is most of the time. He calls them, oh, you stupid bitch. Like, the man is already talking down to them all the time. I guess maybe Jotaro when he gets married, maybe, but we still don't really see how he treats that marriage because he wasn't around for Jolyne's childhood much, really. So, I don't know if he's a Munch, really. I don't know. I'd say no. Definitely in part 3 at least. Nah, the man is not a Munch. He doesn't care about women like that. He even calls his own mom the B word. So he already has a certain outlook on women most of the time. So, and just in people in general, really. So, taking into account that, yeah, I mean, the dude probably would not be a Munch for girls like that. And after part 3 is part 4's Josuke. Josuke a Munch. I mean, I do think Josuke for one is not a thought. He's not a hoe. He's not like Joseph. He's a very, like, he said it himself, he's more of a true love kind of guy. One for him. So I think Josuke could be a Munch, but I've never seen him do anything like that. For one, I think if he did get with someone, it'd probably be Okoyasu, and that's not even that's not even me being like, oh, Jojo equal gay, oh, like, nah, like, I think he probably would be gay with Okoyasu, but I don't think he'd be a Munch necessarily, so I'm gonna say no for Josuke. He could go either way, though. Giorno, no, Giorno's not a Munch, nah, Giorno doesn't, first of all, he's 15, so, yeah, and, also, he doesn't give a shit about that stuff. Giorno just doesn't care like that. He's never shown any interest in any of that thing. The only one time he has was when Narancia obviously thought, you know, Giorno was giving Mista the golden sucker. But I don't think Giorno cares about any of that stuff. He was never interested in nobody, and I've never seen him being interested in anyone. So definitely a no. He's got his priorities straight. Worth ethic first. Gotta get the mafioso up first before he does anything like that. And even then, he doesn't. He's trying to run it. He don't got time for that, man. Come on now. After Giorno is Jolyne. I guess she's a girl, so I guess, yeah, she could be a munch. I don't know if Jolyne's gay, though, you know. I know she probably was originally supposed to be, but, you know, they changed the pink-haired dude's gender or whatever, I'm pretty sure. But Jolyne, man, no, probably, I think, okay, I would say this. Before she goes to jail, like, before she has all that crazy development and changes her personality, kind of like, and her outlook on certain things after when she's in jail. Before she goes to jail, I guess she could have been a munch, yeah. But after she's, like, during and after jail, nah, she's not a munch. No. Nah, she's not. Nah. No. She's not. She just never carries herself like that in that regard ever afterwards like that. After Jolyne is Johnny Joestar. Johnny Joestar. Johnny Joestar's a very selfish person, I feel like. He's a very just like, what if it benefits me? Well, for a long time, yeah, he was like that. He also was pulling girls back then when he was young too. Johnny Joestar strikes me as the kind of guy that wouldn't really be a munch. I would say he's not. He does kind of strike me as someone who maybe would be later, but even then, no. He's very selfish and kind of, he does like Gyro and he likes certain people. Like, yeah, he does care about them, but I feel like Johnny always had, you know, the end goal in mind. All the time. Yeah, he likes Gyro. He cares a lot about Gyro and certain other people, but like, you know, Johnny definitely has a more, comparing him to other JoJos, he definitely has a different kind of outlook on these things. So I would say no, Johnny's not a munch, no. And you guys let me know down below if you think Josuke from part 8 is a munch. And I guess if you want to go super far, you can see if Jojo is one, even though we don't know too much about him yet. So you can give your prediction, maybe, I guess, or at least give me some reason for Jojo. Maybe he is already, but you guys let me know for part 8, Josuke especially. That's going to be for this video, you guys. Hope you all enjoyed this one. Thank you for the idea. I really appreciate it, and I really love when you guys do leave me ideas down below. I love most of your ideas. Your ideas are mostly W's most of the time. I cannot lie. They are pretty clean ideas. Like, this video was a clean idea, so I really appreciate Void Rabbit 650 for this idea. If you want to let me know what video I can do next for a middle of the week video or a JoJo video, just let me know down in the comments below. But that's going to be for this video, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Peace.
Yeah.